virality does not equate to success. See that when people get those orders and they got the thermal printer going, you're just looking like, I wish that was me. At least that's what I be thinking. So, can you believe it? We are almost at the end of the year, and I feel like I haven't accomplished much of anything, but we're gonna do something different for 2025. We are going to do less. Hear me out before you're like, what you mean do less? You haven't accomplished anything. I think in doing less, you are gonna do more. I'm sure you heard of the phrase less is more. That's exactly the mindset that we are adapting for 2025. And I know that we're still in 2024, but God willing, we gonna make it to 2025, right? And the business is still gonna be going. So we gotta get prepared for it now so that when 2025 comes, we're not like a deer in headlights. So, excuse me, but I am gonna be wrapping my soap bars. I gotta be productive. Like, I don't have time to just like really sit around because we're doing less, but we're doing more. So I have some tips for you guys on how to accomplish this strategy of doing less to actually, in fact, do more. I think it's important that we are very intentional with our thoughts. So mindset is the number one. And before you go ahead and click off this video, because if you anything like me, that's honestly what I do. I'm gonna have timestamps so you can skip through if you want, because I know how I am. But seriously, we do have to change our mindset. And I think more so like stop looking at your business like it's a hobby or some side hustle. I hate that like side hustle, because I feel like when you say side hustle, it takes away the value from it. It really demeans it as if it's just something to do on the side, when really it's a business. It's a business that could potentially become a full-time business, and it's something that's near and dear to our hearts. It's something that we are passionate about. Entrepreneurship isn't a side hustle. It's like a main gig. It's the main deal. It's just as important as your full-time job that you got. I mean, maybe not right now because you probably ain't making no money on your small business, sort of like me, and the full-time job is what's taking care of bills right now. Excuse my daughter. She's home. And it's daycare is been shut down because we live in Florida, and tornadoes from Hurricane Milton just really came through and destroyed that daycare. So she's gonna be home for now. Hey, I'm back. So I was talking about shifting our mindset, which is important. Stop looking at our business like it's a hobby. Treat it like an actual business. Although you are not getting paid for it right now, you will reap the fruits and benefits of your labor and your work. You will reap what you sow. So let's be patient. God will give it to us in His timing and not our own. I know like a lot of people like to strive for virality. I'm not doing that. I actually don't want to go viral. I know that sounds crazy, but like I'm being very serious. I watch High Seasons, which is another YouTube channel here, and they did a video earlier this year. If I can find it, I'll try to link it below. But they did a video and they talked about, you know, people are always like praying and hoping for going viral. But when you go viral, are you prepared to go viral? Like, do you have the setup? Does your business have the capacity to deal with virality? And when I really thought about that, I said, no, it doesn't. I didn't even have a thermal printer. And I know like you may be thinking, what's the big deal with a thermal printer? But if you're on TikTok, then you see that when people get those orders and they got the thermal printer going, you're just looking like, I wish that was me. At least that's what I be thinking. So I was like, let me get a thermal printer, which has been like a real game changer. So if you can spare the money to get a thermal printer, I would definitely get it. Just so you guys see what I'm doing, because you're probably like, she looking down, what's she doing? So I'm just taking soap bars and I'm wrapping it with my eco-craft friendly paper, taping it to the side so I can put the labels on. I had a market set up, but it was canceled due to the hurricane, but I am preparing for the next one because I go to this market once a month. So just using time to prepare. But yeah, we do need to change our mindset. Less is more, and that's what we really have to strive to get, because the reality of it is we're not all going viral. So sorry to break your heart, but like realistically, we're not. It's just everybody went viral, it break the system, you know. That's why everybody can't be wealthy, everybody can't be rich. But that doesn't mean that you can't be successful. Virality does not equate to success. So you can still be successful, and that's what we are striving for in 2025, is being successful, not viral. The other thing that we have to do is really adopt simplicity. And I don't mean simplicity in like just being lazy and like just pretty much not doing anything. I still have like really cute labels that I print out for my soap bars. I do this on Canva, so I have like all my ingredients. I have the name of the soap bar, and then I have like a little part over here that's telling you to shop for more products on my website. So I mean, I think that we do have to level up our professionalism, but be simple in that. Like, don't be going through trying to find all these fancy fonts. Just find something that's cute to you, that you think that, you know, will identify with others, and that is easy to read. Because I've seen some real cute ones and I don't know what it says, but it's cute. We're not doing that. We're doing cute and simple. So we have to really adopt the simplicity mindset, because there's so many other things going on. You know, if you are anything like me, then you got multiple full-time jobs and you only get paid for one. So like, I'm a mother of 3. I have a husband who sometimes is like a child, so I feel like I'm a mother of 4. And I also have a full-time job, and then I'm running my handmade soap business. So like, I really got like 4, 5, like 6.
Mommy.
Yes.
I don't want it.
Okay, can you put it in the sink?
I want chocolate.
Okay, chocolate. She wants chocolate. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I feel like it's gonna take me an hour to like really record like a 10-minute video, but we gonna get this together, guys, because we are going to be great in 2025. So listen, and with changing your mindset, at least for me, I needed to separate my business from my personal life. So for me, getting a business email was like a game changer in the mindset for me. That may not be the case for you, but find whatever it is that allows you to distinguish from your personal life to your business life. Because like I said, I'm over here working with like 5 full-time jobs. Like, I need to be able to separate those from my small business and make it great. So email address, get a business email address, make some business cards. You can get like the Avery template labels just from like this, you know, the grocery store, Walmart, what have you, Office Depot, whatever office supply store. You can get those and you can make your own business cards and hand those out. Like when you were out and about in the city, downtown, wherever, if you happen to like think of your business while you're talking to somebody, then tell them about it. If you don't, then don't tell them about it. But we are not stressing in 2025 because I got a headache. Like seriously, and I've had this like ongoing headache for like months, and it's just because I go to YouTube and I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? How do I sell more? How do I market more? And there's so many gurus telling you do X, Y, Z. No, do A, B, C. No, do X, Y, and then add a little bit of A, B. And it's like, it's too much. I got a headache. I'm like, I get a headache thinking about it. So we're not doing that. We're gonna be simple and intentional, because at the end of the day, I don't think that, and this may be controversial, but I don't really think that you could really do anything to go viral. I think there are some things that you can do that will, you know, enhance your quality and allow your virality to continue. But really, I really feel like the algorithm has already chosen who's going viral. And it's like, I hate even thinking about that. And that's like another topic, because I feel like sometimes people use this algorithm as if it's a God. And there's only one true God, capital G, capital O, capital D. And that is not these algorithms. But for whatever reason, it's almost like treated as like a God. And I'm not doing this for the algorithm. I'm really not, because I feel uncomfortable as if like I am worshiping something that isn't God, and I'm not doing that. So that's another topic. But anyways, just focus on being simple, doing less. Less is best. Second tip is to use ChatGPT. And when I say use it, I mean like I used it for the title of this video. I used it to create themes for every month. So like every month I'm going to be focused on a different soap making theme, and I use ChatGPT to do that. I will show you somewhere in here. I will show you on this video like what I type in just to get my themes, and that has been like my focus, and it's been very helpful because I like having the idea of knowing what I'm going to be producing for that month, like knowing what my content is going to be, because ChatGPT told me, and I print that stuff out and we move on with life, because we are going to be simple. Less is best. Simplicity is like the theme of this video if you have not gotten onto it. Third tip, sign up for vidIQ. And I don't mean like the paid versions, because we ain't making no money over here. I'm talking about the free version. They have a part on the vidIQ where you can actually ask them to optimize your video. So they'll do tags, they'll do a description, they'll do a title for you. Like ChatGPT already did your title, but if you want like some extra stuff or you think vidIQ is better, then you can go ahead and have them optimize it for you. And they do a pretty good job. I mean, I haven't gone viral, but then again, that's not the goal. We're just being intentional and just trying to get as many eyes out there to see our videos. So use ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT, but use vidIQ because it's free, and I think that it is helpful. They even give you like thumbnail ideas. So don't stress over it. That's why I said don't get the paid version. Just get the free version. Don't stress over it. Just do it. Simple. Just do it. My fourth tip is create effective but lazy videos. So I have recently started doing videos where I'm just like pouring soap and I put text on the screen. Like when you look at all those viral videos, think about them. They're simple, they're basic, and you looking like, why? How? Usually it is like somebody sitting down putting the soap together and have a bunch of text on the screen and they're viral. And I think it's just because people sit there and they're reading it, because that'd be me. I'd be sitting there like just reading it and it just keeps going and playing over and over. So I guess it's a good strategy, but that's what we're gonna be doing basically. We're gonna be doing as simple as possible. And I don't do a lot of text on the screen. I offer a free soap making course. I offer a soap seasonal or monthly subscription. And I also have like a handcrafters membership that's free. So that's pretty much the text that I'm gonna be putting on these videos. These are gonna be for my reels, my TikToks, and my YouTube shorts. I'm just gonna be like, pour some soap, make sure it's like a pretty video of me pouring soap, and then on the screen it's gonna say like, join my free handcrafter membership, get my soap of the month club, or check out my free soap making course. And that's it. Simple. That's what we're doing, because we don't really have the time to be going into all these different editings and doing all this extra stuff for, all this time for what? And most of the time we don't even reap the benefits of that, at least not immediately. All right, I'm back again. So on TikTok, I have one video that I think is like semi-viral. Like it's definitely more views than what I would normally get. It's at like 117,000 views right now, I think. And I didn't do anything special. I was just stamping soap, and I wrote the text on the screen was just free soap making course. That was it. And I got over 800 students that enrolled into my free soap making course. And that's great because most of them subscribed. So that was really good. And I didn't do anything special. It just happened. And the majority of the people aren't even watching the full video. So I don't even know how the analytics are like really pushing it out. But the people are engaging with it, because who doesn't want a free soap making course? So you probably want a free soap making course, don't you? Well, you better go check it out. Check out my links. It'll be in the description. But I didn't do anything special. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, I think that on these different platforms, they just choose who's going to go viral. And it could be you today. It could be someone else tomorrow. And the thing with that one was it went viral, but it went viral in Africa. It did not go viral here. So most of the people who are joining this some of them are in UK. A lot of them are in like Nigeria and Ghana. I saw a few in Australia. And then they had like, I think of it was like 9% was like the US. So that's the other thing. You can't really control where it's going viral too. So forget that virality. Just focus on being simple and getting your business out there. Just doing what you need to do without like getting a headache and being stressed out about it. The fifth tip I would give is work on a catalog. That's what I started working on. And when I finish with it, I will provide a template for you guys so you can see how I did it. But definitely work on a catalog. And you're working on a catalog because we can't depend on online sales. Trust me, I know for a fact. Okay. work on a catalog, because we can't really be depending on online sales. They are not consistent, and it's not always just easy to get them. So you create a catalog, which is just like something beautiful with your photos of your products in it. And you can do this on Canva. You can sign up for just the free account on Canva. Get that, take really nice photos of your products, because that is actually my next tip, which is take really nice photos. Use this downtime to take nice photos. I found this photo box on Amazon that I use, and it has like a little light attached to it. It was like $20, and I put all my photos in there. And the reason why I did that was because this girl reached out to me through my website and said, hey, you know, I want to take photos for you. And so I'm asking her how much, and she's like charging, what was it, $50 a product? I got like 27 products, and she wanted me to ship the products to her so she could take pictures. She's going to charge me $50 per product and put nice little, I mean, they were pretty. She had like a catalog that she sent to me, and I was like, this is really cool and professional. It was really pretty, and it sparked my idea of maybe I need to upgrade my photos too. I had my photos that were taken on like this black cutting board actually. And the reason why I was doing that, because you know, the black hand, so I'm just trying to like incorporate the black in there somewhere. But nowadays, like, that's not what people want to see. They don't want to see anything dark. They want it bright. So I said, well, let me get like a nice little photo box and take photos. And I did. I upgraded my website. So if you guys get a chance, go check out my website and let me know if you like the photos, yay or nay, like, because I did it and it took me some time. But I said, listen, simple and beautiful is what it's going to be. So that's what we did. But work on that catalog. After you take all these great photos, work on that catalog and get your photos updated on your website. And you don't have to buy like a domain. You can go, I have my website through Big Cartel. I don't do Shopify because I don't make Shopify money. But if you do, then you do Shopify, because Shopify be shopping. Like, it's a great site. It's a great platform. But I use Big Cartel. You can use Wix. You can use any other free one out there. Square has one. I think Google Space. Like, they have like a bunch of different providers. So you can use any one you want. But just get a free website and take some really bright, beautiful photos. That's it. Make them simple, just bright and beautiful. That's it. My next tip is to adopt a schedule. Just like you have a full-time job, you are going to treat this like maybe a part-time job, because like I said, if you like me, we already got 5 full-time jobs. We can't carry another full-time job. So a part-time job, but stick to a schedule, because it is very overwhelming when you are constantly on the go. Like, if you're not doing something for your job that's paying you, you're doing something for your kids, doing something for your spouse, doing something for your parents, whomever it may be, you're doing stuff for other people, not really doing much for yourself. So we'll talk about self-care in a second. And you're also working on your business. It's overwhelming, it's stressful, it's too much. And it's like, when do I find time for myself? Or just when do I find time to actually spend time with the kids instead of, you know, taking care of them? Because taking care of the kids is different from actually spending time with the kids, in my opinion. Because taking care of them can be as simple as being in the kitchen, cooking a meal for them, fixing the meals for them, helping them eat. But like spending like quality time where you're just like playing with them, creating memories with them, there's 2 separate things. So you have to come up with a schedule. I have decided that I am going to do my full-time job Monday through Friday, because what choice do I have? I'm gonna do that full-time job. Then I have like different extracurricular activities outside of my job that I have to do with the kids, so I like to keep them involved. And then what I've been doing is working on my business at night. And I've been working on it till like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna stop that, because I don't know if you can see the bags on my eyes, but I'm tired. Whether you can see them or not, I am tired. So I am gonna start doing like a 8:30 to 10 p.m. type thing, where I work on my business Monday through Friday. Saturday, I'm gonna do a few hours during the day, depending on whether I got things planned with the kids. And then Sunday, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest, because I'm trying to strive and be more like God. I am going to rest. I'll post like my reel, my short, my TikTok on Sunday, but that's it. I'm gonna rest. I'm not gonna do anything else, because I really gotta like take some time for myself, work on my self-care, and just relax. Because when I tell you I got a headache, like I seriously do. I'm not joking. I've had like, I'm actually going to be going to the doctor, because this headache has been like turning into like migraines. And I really feel like it started recently this year, because it's just stressful trying to run all these full-time investment businesses and not really seeing any fruits of it. So that's why we are adopting this simplicity mindset in everything that we do. And we're gonna let the balls fall where they fall. We're gonna let, things happen the way they happen. Like in timing, God will do what he go do. Like you can't rush him, you can't tell him what to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be patient, and I am going to wait for my time. And like I say, my time may not be a viral moment. It doesn't have to be viral, because success does not equal virality. They are two separate things. And someone can go viral and not have $1 in their pocket. Like, that's not success. I'm just trying to get my business out there so the locals can see it, so I can, get my community of online support and they can see it and we can flourish there. I'm not trying to really replace my full-time job. If I can, that's great, but that's not the goal. My goal is really to promote healthy skin and to provide skills and resources for individuals to learn how to make it and use it. And if you want to buy mine to sample out it, then that's even better too. But that's the goal. I just really want to promote healthy skin. So that's what we're doing. My last tip. Well, I got 2 tips. One thing with the thumbnails, because thumbnails are important. I hate hearing like gurus talk about it because I'm so sick of hearing about it. But just make them bright and beautiful. I think I mentioned that earlier, but just keep them bright, keep them beautiful, and keep everything legible. If you do put words on there, just make it all legible and have them just really, especially when you have like a handmade business or an artistic type business, show the art and zoom in. That's it. Eventually people will click on it. Think about what you like to click on, what you eventually click on. And I've noticed that I click on a lot of bright videos. There's a little bit of red in there, I click on it. Even when I see like those handmade business vlogs, and they'll have like the 4 different corners of photos. I don't even know what's in those photos, but they're usually pink and pretty and bright, so I click on them. So use what you think about when you click on a thumbnail to create yours. And so that's what I am starting to do, and I'm getting away from my black cutting board and I'm just making it bright and beautiful because that's what I like to click on. But my last tip is chill out with social media. Chill out. Like, stop going on YouTube and watching Think Media for hours. I'm sure they appreciate it. I'm sure that AdSense appreciate it. And I love Think Media, so this is not like a slight against them at all. But it's just overwhelming because I'm watching them. I'm watching Nate Black. I'm watching The Department. It's just so much that's going on. And there's so many gurus popping up too. And it's like, you're like, well, that's a good idea. Let me write that down. Let me do this. No, that's a good idea. Let me write that down. Let me do this. And some say, well, this is important. But no, it's not important over here. And it's too much. It's too much, y'all. I got a headache thinking about it. It's too much. So take a break from that. Just kind of chill out from it. I think it's important to, find whoever you trust. Like I said, I love Think Media. And I think that he has like those long, hour-long lives that he does and posts, and I always think to myself, I'm not gonna watch this. Like, why is this an hour long? I'm not gonna do it. And then 45 minutes in, dang, I've been watching this that long. It is a time sucker. And he's always dropping little gems, so I do actually like watching him. But it is overwhelming going back and forth from the different creators, and even just like going back and forth with like his videos and just things that you need to be doing or should be doing. And then you see other people that are doing well, and half the time they ain't doing half of that stuff. So it works for some, but not for others. You just got to find what works for you. And I think the best thing to do that is to be simple. That way you don't spend hours and hours editing a video, and then when you get 100 views, you're like all sad and depressed about it. For what? I was simple. So I got 100 views. That's cool. I got 100 people that watched it. That is cool. And I didn't have to do all this crazy editing for it. So simple, simplicity. That's what we are aiming for. So you got to really get off of watching a bunch of social media. And sometimes it makes you depressed too, because you look at some other business and you're like, wow, like they're doing really well. Sometimes they lying. That's one. Sometimes they are lying. But 2, just be happy for them and move on. That's what I have adopted. Like, I'm happy for you. That's your season. My season is coming. And just move on. Because it's just going to make you depressed and stress you out. And it's not that you're like jealous or envious or hate that person for being successful, but you're just wondering like, when is my time? When is it coming? When, God, tell me when? And he ain't finna tell you that. he gonna let you watch it out and wait, you know? And that's just what we have to do. So I think you need to take a break from social media because it will give you a headache. It will make you semi-depressed and it is just stressful. So I have like decided that I'm only going to browse during like my lunch break, and I'm not gonna browse too much because I have to watch The Office. I don't know if you're like a big Office fan like me, but I love The Office. I've watched every season multiple times, and so I usually will watch clips from The Office or some of the like clips from different episodes just to get through my lunch. So I can't be spending too much time on gurus because I gotta give The Office their due time. Absolutely. So take a break from that. I'm telling you, it'll give you this ability to like really smile and move on. You won't be sweating like the small things at all, because this business will strive. You keep being consistent, the business will grow, it will excel, it will prosper, it will be where you want it to be. Maybe not in the time that you want it to be, but it will get where you want it to go. You just got to put in the work. And this year, from now and all throughout 2025, we're doing simplicity. We are going to be simple and effective. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment below if you are in for simplicity. Put down Team Simplicity for 2025. That's what we're voting for, y'all. We having an election for simplicity, okay? So put down your votes for simplicity. I really appreciate you guys watching. And for now, Black Hands are out. Bye-bye, guys.